Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, the more Palmyra and Highland go heads up on a basketball court, the higher the entertainment value seems to rise for we spectators. And tonight, Lenzini semifinals, no different. Palmyra football players showing out for this one. Early advantage, however, to Highland, or more specifically to Austin Richmiller, be it carving out space for himself in the paint or simply coming wide open in this one. Cougars with the early 6-point lead. Don't act like you're not impressed, toddler. That's good stuff. Trevor Minnie, though, has had enough of the tomfoolery from outside with the ISO 3 right there. Richmiller, though, answering back in turn and in kind with a three-pointer of his own, making this one a bit more conventional as he gets the bucket, the Band-Aid, and the three-point play. Then Sammy Porter from the outside going to chime in with some long-range three action. However, Palmyra at the end of the frame comes all the way back to tie this thing up at 22, thanks to the great take right here from Tanner Nix. More in the second quarter, more of the big fellas in this one. Austin Richmiller going to negate a nasty block and come up with the putback right here. But Trevor Minnie would cap the frame with a late P-Town run here to give his team a 37-33 lead at the intermission. And for your halftime amusement, I present Mr. Kevin Miles, and no one puts baby in the corner. Dancing with the crew tonight. Kids got some moves. Look at the youngster flexing the muscles, getting down with him bad. Oh, I never want to see that again. Let's cut to the third quarter. More fun for you from Palmyra, about to build a lead as much as by 8 in this one as Riley Olmstead gets the great take right here. Richmiller trying to answer, would get it back down to 2 points here with a spinorama move of his own making. Then Keaton Johnston comes back and cuts it down to what would be a 3-point lead in favor of Palmyra at this point. Nice take there. Olmstead, though, right here with the finish at the other end for Palmyra. Let's pick it up in the fourth quarter, tied up at 45 apiece. Big play right here by Miles Kite. 61-55 Palmyra on the three-point attempt right there, but some unlikely and incredible threes in the last 30 seconds. First by Matthew Scoggin, then by Austin Richmiller. Give Highland a chance to win this thing with 3 seconds left. It's 67-65 Palmyra. And Mr. Miles Kite can't hit the back end of a 1-and-1 right here. All of a sudden, my friends, Austin Richmiller with a half-court chance or three-quarters court chance to win it. Not going to happen. Great game, but Highland goes down to defeat in this one. Despite Richmiller's 32 points, 67-65 was your final. Elsewhere on the night, back at the Lenzini after 3 quarters, Monroe City in the consolation bracket leads Vanpar 30-12. Also earlier tonight, we are actually going on as we speak, championship semifinal at North Shelby. North Shelby leading after 3 quarters over Knox, 44-39, and earlier in the night it was La Plata beating Schuyler County. Back to the Lenzini girls championship semifinal. John Weaver's Clark County Lady Indians taking on Bowling Green. Harley Lindsay with an early salvo, but that was the sum total of the fun for Bowling Green early in this game. It was the Clark County Power Hour from that point forward. Starting you off with our favorite day of the week, or at least Clark County's favorite day of the week, Wednesday McCluskey on a Wednesday with a nice early cleanup bit of work right there. Then it's Megan Euler doing her thing in the low blocks, and she's really good at it. Keely O'Brien stepping up. I tell you what, Clark County really impressive in this first half, just on a scoring binge, going on a 19-3 run to really open up a lead that Bowling Green could never counter. Carissa Bevins with a nice night. You will see her come into the highlights right here. Big story for Clark County, though, Tressa Campbell, who had 10 points as well. All Clark County in this one. They built a big lead, never relinquish it in this one. There's Miss Tressa right there with the finish, 36-23, your final. Other girls scores tonight, Lenzini consolation, Monroe City all over Van Far. Also at Macon tonight, Moberly destroys South Shelby, and Macon advances to the championship game with a big win over Centralia. Up next from the Macon Tigerettes, a showdown on Saturday with Brookfield. Let's talk about the Knox County girls taking on Marceline tonight. Carissa Hamlin and company doing some work early on to build a nice lead over Schuyler County in this ball game. Great bucket for her. And then Megan Poston working in the low blocks with the offensive rebound. Knox County built a big lead, had to come back late in this game, but the Lady Eagles are going on to the championship round. They win over Schuyler County. 62-52 was your final. In Illinois tonight, Bushnell Perry City, no match for Rushville Industry, and Central Southeastern wins again, this time over West Prairie. Also in wrestling, Quincy Notre Dame, a split at Jacksonville, beating the host team 42-41, but losing to Macomb 48-29. And Hannibal on the night goes 1-2 at the Rockwood Summit Invitational. The win came against Ladue. Let's take a look at Western Illinois in action tonight against SDSU, South Dakota State, the preseason favorites in the conference. These are the kind of games you got to win at home. Michelle Maher doing her level best with a great take there. Then it's the Ashley Luke show, but unfortunately for Western, a late 8-0 run in the second half of this game kind of destroys their hopes for a win. Big-time victory tonight on the road for SDSU, 74-61 your final, so a tough loss for the Leathernecks. Two other quick college scores to pass along. Illinois College on the men's side destroys Knox College, a career college high for Cody Hildebrand tonight, who had 29, and Southeastern Community College on the women's side beats DMAC.
Very busy night indeed. Thanks, Chris. Back after this.
It's a whole new year, and we'd like to thank our customers and patrons for helping Poe grow.